From a distance, this looks like any ordinary job interview. But the fact of the matter is, all the people walking into this room have one thing in common. They all want to be the first Kenyan to ever reach the highest peak in the world, Mount Everest. Expedition Mount Everest has pitched camp in Kenya in the quest for the most suitable candidate that will hoist Kenya's flag on top of the world's highest, toughest and most mysterious mountain.
Expedition Everest can play a certain role in sending a positive message to people both internally, inside Kenya, and around the world. Internally, it's going to be much less me and much more my Kenyan teammate who is going to say, look, I took on this challenge and I did it.
It's very critical and very important that a Kenyan person or climber stands on top of the world. So yeah, I motivate that all the time.
The initiative, however, is not just for the adrenaline rush. Through Expedition Everest, Toby seeks to raise funds for abandoned, abused and orphaned children in Kenya.
We run a children's home and a school up in Jibini in the Aberdare Mountains. And it's a school where we hope that our children will be given the opportunities to truly fulfill their ambitions in life. And we're not going to do it for them. We're just going to show them that with the right tools and as long as you work very hard, there's nothing that you can't achieve.
I like challenges. I like to kind of push myself to...
Meet Helen Kenuthia, 26-year-old sports and exercise science graduate from the University of Brighton, one of the most qualified contestants for the highly coveted sport. But even though her resume is very impressive, having climbed about 15 mountains in various countries, she still has to convince the judges, particularly Sibusiso Vilane, the first African man to have ever climbed Mount Everest, that she's the best suited for the task.
Take a seat. Thanks.
Thank you.
Teddy Kisoy, another talented contestant, amazed the judges with his story. His father, Munyao Kisoy, hoisted the Kenyan flag atop Mount Kenya back in 1963 during the independence celebrations. Currently a clerk at the Ministry of Sports, Kisoy says it's time to live up to his father's legacy.
I think I'm in the shoes. It's only that they are not fitting because, he did a heroic deed. Probably this would propel me maybe to a certain extent. I will feel a bit more probably reaching to where he went.
However, the mission is equally risky. The combination of cold and altitude on Mount Everest has a number of effects on climbers. Many people experience altitude sickness, which causes dizziness, fatigue and nausea. There's only about a third of the oxygen near the top of Mount Everest as there is at sea level, which makes it very difficult to breathe. The cold also causes frostbite and hypothermia. There's a particular spot that has been christened the death zone. According to official records, about 220 mountaineers have died so far as they attempted to conquer the 8,848-meter-tall mountain.
It's part of what makes mountaineering such a magnificent sport is that there is the element of danger. And it's up to the individual to make a choice on how much risk they take on. What's risky for me might not be risky for, a world-class alpinist. What I consider to be safe is far too much of a risk for someone with a much more, perhaps, gentle outlook on life.
You are able to identify certain qualities within you that you will put back into your life challenges, be it anything, be it business, be it career, be it your social life. Mountains teach you that in a practical way.
The chosen Kenyan mountaineer will, however, not go through the summit alone. There will be a special team of more than 20 to assist the climber during the 3-month-long expedition. Once the audition process is complete, Kenya's official flag bearer for Expedition Everest will be unveiled to the public as the team prepares for the highly anticipated mission slated for March 2014. Asha, Mwilu, KTN in Nairobi.